Hello and welcome everyone to round 4.
Oh, okay. So we have Andrew on Goryo's Gifts. We've seen him before. I don't know that we've seen Corey Davis
But here he is.
on Jeskai.
I'd like to shout out at Cracker for putting pineapple on his pizza, although it doesn't really pair well with pepperoni. Pineapple is just wonderful.
Pineapple and pork. I'll take that, any combination of that.
Yeah. If you can get like a nice spicy sausage with pineapple, that's where you want to be.
You know, they always serve pork chops and applesauce. I never understood. Why not like pork chops with like pineapple chunks? Alright, so looks like
I'm
Andrew's
more
on the
impressed that at Cracker did not mention something about the real deal and instead gave an actual answer about what's on a pizza. I guess it's because you can't put the real deal on pizza any more than you could put them on stream.
no, he's not showing up.
So, how do you feel about this Goryo's Gifts?
Groy's Gifts are...
Goryo's.
Goryo's?
Goryo's Gifts. Oh no, I'm sorry. I
the-
had it wrong. It was Goryo's Gifts.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. This deck is any gifts deck. I think is very tough to pilot. I think that card is a hard card to play well.
Okay.
And I think this deck has just lines upon lines. I mean, it has more lines than an Algebra 2 homework.
Wow. Really reach for that one.
Yeah, I was stretching out there. I almost said a Jackson Pollock painting, but he's not necessarily lines.
How about a European storm model?
European storm.
All right, somebody hasn't been watching hurricane coverage.
Oh, is that a different type of storm model that they use?
Right. Instead of using like different colors for the sectors, they use like lines, like they outline every little individual thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or something. I don't know. There's a lot of lines.
Meteorology is an interesting science. It's like a very imperfect science, but there's definitely like science there.
Oh, it's perfect.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. Perfect science.
All right.
Path the Jace.
So
Seems pretty solid.
I wanted to bring this up because John just went face down into his cell phone.
Go ahead. Bring it up.
No, they've changed the Planeswalker rule.
They have changed the Planeswalker rule.
So you can now have Jace. You can have all the Jaces. And I want to just build like a Jace deck. I want to build like Jace Vren's Prodigy and then play Jace Bellerin.
Okay. I think that's way worse than just playing the Gideon deck or the Liliana deck.
The Liliana deck is going to be off the chain. So what's going to happen here? What I expect to happen is that these
I don't think any of them are off the chain, for the record, but go on. Liliana.
the Jund decks
Here to prove me wrong.
end up going like 3-3 with Lilianas.
Yeah. 3 and 3 is probably not right.
You like 4-2.
I like 4 and 4 if we're gonna do it. Sound like we don't have a discard outlet there. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Sure.
Word.
You know this.
Our spotter monkey seems to think that Gideon seems doable. So the 2 3-mana Lilianas play very well together.
Correct.
Searching a 4th land is Andrew Tefft. I didn't get to see what land it is. Oh, it's a Godless Shrine, untapped. Are we going to see the gifts? Probably not into a 2 open mana, but Collective Brutality is not unheard of.
What's up, Kling Grant J?
Yeah, what up?
So I think what Andrew's plan should be
Go on.
what Andrew's plan should be here is to find a spot in which he can get Corey to tap out some at the end of turn with a gifts, untap into one of his legendary creatures.
Oh wow, look at this hand. So we've got Mana Leak, Spell Pierce, Cryptic Command, and Condemn. Taking Cryptic here means it's the only hard counter you can take, and you can play around the Spell Snare by just not casting anything cost 2.
Yep.
Serum Visions reveals can't think of anything, Unburial Rites in the hand, but it looks like the second Collective Brutality and Fatal Push are going to the bottom. An easy pitch with the Unburial Rites. We just need a fatty in the yard now.
Yeah, I don't think Andrew's going to need much more to win this game besides this Liliana that's just going up and away.
Just Liliana's good enough.
Yeah. Eventually you're going to...
Corey Davis pitching this Condemn might be bad news for him.
So that card's very good against this Goryo's deck because it puts the attacker on the bottom.
Right.
And if you were, just kill it, it can be brought back. It's just...
All right, so Collective Brutality.
He's got Mana Leak in hand, right?
Yeah, he's got Mana Leak in hand. He's got a Spell Snare in hand, but it trades 1 for 1, and that's all Andrew's looking to do here.
Sure.
Sunset Taco, thanks for the follow. I do enjoy a good taco at sunset.
A taco almost looks like a sunset. It's got that half shape to it, that crescent.
Okay, it's got a little bit deeper than I wanted to go, but I guess Corey Davis is fetching for a land.
So you picked up the Watery Grave there. This strong Jeskai deck with black mana in it. Jeskai black here.
Yeah, a little Jeskai black, never hurt no one. 2 cards in hand. He's really protecting this Mana Leak. I'm not sure why.
Is that island textless?
No. Whoa.
That's aggressive.
Do not agree.
Yeah, would have pitched the Mana Leak to have the Colonnade attacking Liliana.
Well, so it's never going to attack because you can just ultimate it Lily next turn, but goodness gracious. We're working on 6 lands here for Andrew. 5, I guess. Potential 6 at any moment. This Mana Leak is quickly becoming irrelevant.
This Liliana is for real, though.
I think he's playing around this on Burial Rites, but there's just no targets for it.
Yeah.
And by the time, he can just cast stuff. I don't know. Draws the gifts. I think now's a good time to alt Lily.
You go white lands versus not white producing lands.
Yeah, so you can't take them off blue. You can take them off black, but that's way easy. Keeps his 2 white-blue lands. Seems good. Oh, we have an Iona in the yard? Sweet. I didn't see an Iona in the yard, but... Alrighty.
Oh,
And it turned gifts. Now this is a Mana Leak or lose situation. There's a lot of different gifts packages here that just blow you out.
absolutely. Formulate a gifts package that blows them out.
Well, he's got one right now.
Okay.
Goryo's, Jace, Ghost Daddy, and Lingering Souls.
All right.
CG the Joker, thanks for the follow.
Man, we're getting them left and right here.
Hook 'em. And the concession.
Yep. He just wanted to
Move on in, bring in the Graveyard Hate. He's like, oh man, I've got these Rest in Peace. I can't wait to bring him in and stop him from using his graveyard, even though he didn't use his graveyard at all that game.
right.
But I can't wait.
What's waiting? He doesn't even want to know.
Listen, I'm sick of all you people out there with your Graveyard Hate trying to ruin my Gifts Ungiven fun. Just keep it at home.
Keep it at home.
Keep it at home.
We're banning Graveyard Hate from Modern.
Yeah, don't come at me with your Rest in Peace.
Well, okay, we're gonna rename the graveyard the discard pile, so anything that references the graveyard just doesn't work anymore.
Right, we'll name it Hand Part 2. Salamati 1, thank you for following. The second hand.
I want to get the big follow banner for every follower, not just when we're on this screen.
Okay, well,
I
sorry.
gotta talk to our visuals guy about that.
You really want to see the action, though.
You concur.
Yeah, ban Cage. Get it out of here. I don't need cages. You can't cage me.
You can cage me.
You can't cage me.
Cage me all you want.
The incidental relics from the Urzatron decks. Get it out of here. What are you thinking?
Those are the best. The best are when you're playing against a graveyard deck and you got these main deck relics and you're like, yeah, let's dance.
Good job, you idiot. You're playing that thing. Get out of here with that.
Get out of here with that.
Scavenging Ooze, you're cool. You can stay. You want to play some Yixlid Jailers? Go for it.
Some Yixlid Jailers?
Yeah, you can play some Yixlid Jailers. I'm not unreasonable.
Now you know what piece of graveyard removal I think is fine? Withered Wretch. It's not modern legal, but I feel like
Yeah,
is it time shifted? I've just been informed this card is time shifted.
get your Withered Wretches while they're hot.
I'm surprised people
Hot
don't.
modern action.
I'm surprised there's not black decks playing that instead of Scavenging Ooze.
Why? It doesn't grow or gain life, or
No, I know that, but I'm saying if you don't have access to green,
why wouldn't you just play like Nile Spellbomb or
because you get the body.
Leyline of the Void?
Girl, look at that body.
So the
Look at
reason
that
that
body.
I'm okay with those cards is because like you can interact with those pretty easily.
Okay.
You don't have to dip to deal with those like you would an enchantment like Rest in Peace.
Or Leyline of the Void.
Who plays Rest in Peace? A bunch
I've
of
had it in
jerks.
several sideboards.
A bunch of jerks. We've got Kyle back here. Kyle, do you play Rest in Peace?
I abrupticate Rest in Peace.
He abrupticated Rest in Peace like a good brother. Corey Davis chooses the play.
We didn't see any red out of his Jeskai deck, so maybe this round we'll see it.
Do we see any red mana? Nope.
No, I was.
Might be safe to assume he's on Esper, but who knows?
I'm needling.
I don't know what that means.
I'm
it like-
needling our spotter out there.
Are you crocheting? Doing some needlework?
So I won't digress.
All right.
I'll hold that one back.
Hold.
Hold on.
Epic Ranger 1999, thank you for the follow and welcome to the future.
I don't know what that means.
He's from 1999.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I heard there was a heck of a party that year.
wouldn't know. It was like a sophomore in high school. I don't remember any epic parties, man.
No, I think I think what I did was I worked. Before I was 21, I used to intentionally work all the holidays that people wanted to go party.
Sure. It's bank.
So that I could take off and go play Magic events when I wanted to.
Solid.
Yeah.
I think that was during my break. I didn't really play when I was in high school because I didn't, like, all my friends I played with went to a different high school.
Right.
Picked it back up afterwards. Just in time for Odyssey.
You're playing that DDR.
I went deep on DDR.
And fighting games.
Also went deep on fighting games. That was more fighting games. DDR was later. Looks like we got some keepers. Corey Davis, a little bit of debate here. Is it a one-lander? Oh, please throw back a one-lander.
Well, I might keep it with the Serum Visions.
I would not be excited about it if I'm playing, like, cryptic commands. Giving it a shot.
He's got
and
a
scry.
scry.
Oh, is that a 6? Okay. 6 on a one-lander with the Serum Visions is much more reasonable. Oh, he's got a Sphinx's Rev. That's good to have with one land.
Oh, no Serum Visions.
Well, he may not want to pop this until his next turn, or I don't know. Inquisition. Let's see what's up here. Okay. So, we do have a second land. I was wrong. We're on a two-lander.
What is that? A Nephalia Drownyard?
Yeah, it looks like a Nephalia Drownyard. Taking the negate. No respect for the path. No worries about the cryptic. Andrew's just got lands.
Yeah, you just gotta play this Drownyard pass back.
Lands and business. Oh.
Oh, there we go. He's letting it be known. I got all these lands.
Yeah, some sick onslaught fetches too.
Yeah, it is a nice touch.
Collective Brutality. We're just gonna pick this hand apart.
I think you take the path. All right.
Broadlyha? I don't know, man. Brodyha? Couldn't tell. Thanks for the follow anyway. Feel free to let me know how to pronounce your name in chat. And, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, we're going for the windmill win. Yeah, the mill win. He's going to mill him out for the win.
Why are mill decks called .qd?
I don't know. They should be. Make it so. All right, so we've got 2 lands.
Now you're speaking my language.
Here's a Serum Visions. Scry 2. Gotta imagine. Oh, I can't even see what those are. Negate and top is aggressive. Unless he drew another land off of the Serum Visions. Okay.
So he's gonna get to his 4th land next turn, which turns on the Cryptic Command in hand. That's good.
It's solid. Looks like Andrew's going to add a clock to the board, though.
And he's gonna let it linger. 2 souls. He's got the nice RK Post souls.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Of this specific token, or just
any of his tokens, honestly. But
all right.
yeah.
Have you seen the Assassin token?
I haven't.
Let me educate you.
Is it a female with a mustache?
Only the finest female with a mustache.
There it is. Kim Possible. What's the sitch? So I was in an elevator with RK Post this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you chat him up?
Nope. We were all really annoyed. Elevator took forever. Someone got out of an elevator, and then, like, I was standing 2 feet away from it. I take one step to get in, and it slams in front of me. It's like, okay, guess we're waiting on the next one. What is the leftmost land Corey is playing? That looks to be a Nephalia Drown Yard. Our spotter can double check for us. But I believe it's the mill land from Innistrad.
Yes, confirmed Nathalia Drown Yard.
Confirmed.
Andrew is gifting here.
Yeah, we're gifting in response to a Sphinx's Rev for 1.
Agreed.
Which I'm guessing is at the end of his turn. Interesting time for gifts. Looks like we're just going to go pure value again. No need to combo it out.
Yeah.
So what do you do here?
Let's see. I probably give him Jace.
Giving him Jace is dangerous because it lets him cast 2 spells next turn.
Oh, I don't care. What 2 spells? Why does it matter?
One's going to resolve.
They're both going to resolve. Corey's tapped out.
This is at the end of Andrew's turn.
Oh, is it the end of Andrew's turn?
Yeah, I don't think Corey's main phase
Oh,
Sphinx
okay.
Rev for 1.
Okay, I give him Liliana and Ghost Council.
Liliana and Ghost Council. Seems pretty good.
That way you can counterspell whichever one you can't deal with.
Yeah, if Andrew draws the land for the Lily, though, he's got a Goryo's in hand. That could be a big game. Angelio's raised 21 with the follow. Thank you very much. Somebody's whistling somewhere.
You could say that about many things, like somewhere someone is falling in love.
Okay. Well, I can hear the whistling. I can't hear the sweet love making, so.
I never said anything about love making. I said they're falling in love.
Sweet rap, bro.
Alright, let's see if we can get the 5th land.
So let's see. What do we get? Jace or Liliana and
Lingering Souls.
Lingering Souls went to hand. Okay.
Stormblade 73, thank you for the follow. Definitely need to keep up the Cryptic here, although you've got the negate, so if you have some kind of action, you can run it out there.
Yeah, you can.
Looks like he drew a Rest in Peace.
Okay, so he's
That
making
should tip him off. So Corey just asked if the duress effect on Collective Brutality is just instant and sorcery. It is, and that should tell Andrew that Corey has an artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker in hand. And if I'm Andrew, and I hate graveyard hosers like I do, then I know it's that Rest in Peace coming to ruin my day again.
Do you
like
just
it always
keep
does.
Do you just keep an encyclopedic knowledge of things you hate?
Yeah, don't you? Is that not normal? I mean, I don't have a physical list. That would be crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I recite it in my head all the time.
Crazy about that.
All right.
What do you hate?
Let's not talk about this.
If you don't hate anything, can you truly love anything?
Yes.
I don't think so. Cryptic on the Lily, tapping out. That girl is wide open.
What?
He's tapped out to counter the Lily. We've got the Goryos on the Ghost Papa or the Jace, our choice. I would probably go with the Ghost Council.
Oh, he's chosen Jace. Give the Jace haste. It gives the Jace haste, right? So he gets to flip it.
Mm-hmm. And rip it. Don't rip your Jaces.
Now this is such an interesting play because this turns Corey's Rest in Peace back on.
Oh, he's got a surgical. Wow.
Okay, so surgical was the card he had, not Rest in Peace.
No, I believe he got a Rest in Peace too. I saw those all too familiar pillars in his hand.
Gets a look at Andrew's hand.
Yeah, so next turn,
I
gotta imagine we're gonna see a Rest in Peace with negate.
Do you think Modern will ever? So we banned Gitaxian Probe because it was just too good.
Okay.
Do you think Modern will ever get to the point where like you play Surgical Extraction just to look at your opponent's hand?
No.
That would be a silly location for the format to be.
It sounds pretty silly.
That sounds awful.
So if your opponent asks you how many of a card are in your library, you don't tell them. just let them look. They're looking at it. If they don't find it, that ain't on me.
If I'm at competitive REL, you're correct.
Now, if
And
they
Tuesday
miss one
night,
in my hand, I'll let them know.
Tuesday night when like I have to see this person next week, like
Oh no! if I
you
see him
want to
next
needle
week,
them the whole way.
if I see him next week, if they play against me next week and they're all mad at me, that's just a huge bonus. So if they're mad at me, they're not going to try to small talk me. That's just A++.
Things John Douglas hates. Rest in peace and small talk. All right.
There it is. Rest in peace. Get him out of here. Interesting position. So, Corey knows what's in Andrew's hand. Was there a shuffle on Andrew's library? I have no idea. Was not paying attention.
I assume there was. I don't think Andrew would. He's a fairly put together player. I don't think he would let it slide that his library got looked through and didn't get shuffled. So Corey knows what's in Andrew's hand, and Andrew knows that Corey knows what's in Andrew's hand.
Corey representing negate. I would fire up this other souls. It's not happy to see it go, but I've got this.
Well, he's got the tension sphere for the Rest in Peace if he's patient.
Right. He's got to be very patient, though. We see mismatched Serum Visions on top. Keep him there. Why not? We've got enough spells in hand. We're probably going to fetch anyway.
I mean, Andrew has the clock. The onus is on Corey. And I think if he shows some patience here.
Oh, just running it out.
Or you just.
Yeah, we know the negate's there. So he even drew his 6 land, so if he really wanted to, he could have just waited and then cast Souls next turn. He could have ended turn Gifts, which doesn't do a lot, but you get 2 cards for 1. So good enough. And then you can untap and then cast Lingering Souls if he didn't counter the Gifts for whatever reason. And then cast Attention Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
But by doing this, by throwing the Attention Sphere out there, he's telling me that he's confident in this clock that he's got. And he's fine with, drawing whatever reanimation targets come off the top and just casting them. Alright, so draws Serum Visions Art 1. Wisely attacks before casting, and just in case there's a cryptic, you don't want to give him any value. Scry 2 lands to the bottom. Now we're going to pop this fetch, I'd imagine.
This is such an interesting match.
another Serum Visions just for yucks. And I could probably just pass pretty safely.
Do we get to a point in the... So, if I'm Andrew, I'm thinking about, like, does the match get to a point where Corey's going to then be activating his Celestial Colonnade to block my spirits?
And then you just get to cast whatever you want for free.
Yeah, so he's happy to be there.
I think that's an Ojutai
Is
on
that a
top.
Dragon Lord
I
Ojutai?
think that was a Dragon Lord Ojutai. That's got me excited.
You want to talk about a card that's very good?
Oh, I don't agree with this Inquisition, though. Well, I guess you're not going to cast Gifts if he's got the Dragon Lord Ojutai. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, because next turn he draws the Dragon Lord, casts this Inquisition,
Right.
gets to figure out what's up.
You get a little more information, but in this case... Oh, we're going to think twice in response. I suppose just giving him the think twice. I don't know what else is in hand.
I suppose Corey just needs to get deeper.
Oh, it looks like we're going to get a Blessed Alliance. And then reveal just a land. Dragon Lord Ojutai off the top is going to be so much gas unless Corey draws something big here. Rabid Wombat, thanks for the follow. Casting Lingering Souls.
The
Speed up
first
the
half.
clock. Oh man, does he have the Soul Read on the Nephalia Drown Yard trigger? Come on. That would be so good.
Oh man, because he left the one on top. He's just like, all right, get this swamp. And...
Alright, swinging 4. Corey's thinking.
So here's where, like, you're just not gonna bluff. Like, if you have the counterspell, you take 4. If you don't, you block the one spirit. You have to start eating them.
Right, so if you eat him now, you take 4, 3, 2, 1. So you take a total of 10, it puts you at 3. Minus 1 puts you at 2. From this fetch.
Right, plus whatever, Andrew comes up with.
Right, no, I mean, it's definitely... If you take the 4 here, is what I'm saying, then you're just dead. You can't just start blocking 1. You have to actually draw an answer.
Right.
And it looks like that's what we're doing. We're firing this bad boy up. Alright, taking 3, going down to 9. Celestial Colonnade, meet your Dragon Lord.
Oh my lord.
We're just like giving. We don't even need to Dragon Lord you. Holy smokes.
Big brass ones on this guy.
Yeah, clearly.
So the Dragon Lord, to be fair, the Dragon Lord can't tangle with one of these colonnades and win. It's a 5/4.
Right, but it gives you, like, it's the math that you need to win just by attacking with spirits. He gets an extra 3 damage in there with the spirits.
Goes to 6, 4, 3. He still only gets him to 3. So he blocks the Dragon Lord, goes to 6 next turn. Blocks the spirit, goes to 4. Blocks the spirit, goes to 3.
Okay, I must have done the math wrong there.
But next turn you get gifts for removal.
So I'm wondering if Andrew can get Path, Fatal Push.
I don't think he has a
Detention
third way
Sphere.
to get rid of it.
Can Detention Sphere say creature? Or
Yeah.
non-land?
I'm pretty sure it's not land. Manamo.
The School at Water's Edge.
We're giving him the Manama for the Ojutai. Oh, I love it.
The Manamo Ojutai combo is A1.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Okay, Okay, so this path is going to get cast this turn, right?
I wouldn't do it until because he's already blocked.
Oh, sure. So you just activate, you just attack next turn,
Right.
path it. There's the weird blue land.
Oh, Manamo. Yeah. The most subtle telegraph is correct. The fact that Corey Davis called it the weird blue land tells me he doesn't know what's up. An extra land, though, that could be rough. He could represent negate with the colony, but you're going to path it before blocks anyway. Oh, draws the Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is a solid one. I mean, it's gonna resolve. What else do you got? Are we gonna try to path the spirit?
I mean, that's fine. Oh, yeah. So what's really happened here is that Andrew has gotten ahead on cards by his effective use of Gifts Ungiven
To
in
just
various
be
situations.
a draw two in that last situation.
Right. And the other thing, the other advantage he has is to play is playing discard spells, like super good. And if you, anytime you're like, you know, if it's a control deck versus control deck and one of them has discard spells and the other one doesn't,
I think Andrew just realized what's going on here with this Ojutai and Manamo. Drownyard U. Alright. The mill win plan is active. Goodbye, Iona. We hardly knew ye. Fetching for Corey Davis goes down to 8. Not a good place to be. So he really needs to draw like a supreme verdict here. I guess a negate's pretty good as well.
yeah, if Andrew attacks and connects with this Ojutai, and then and at least one spirit, and then finds a Ghost Council off his Ojutai anticipate type effect,
Yeah, I don't even know whether we need it.
it wins him the game. I'm just saying it reduces the game by a turn.
Yes, it would.
He probably doesn't need it. The discard spells were enough here, because like when you're Corey and you're living off the top of your deck here, I mean your chances are just getting slim.
Man, like a cryptic command doesn't even buy him a turn because he can untap with Ojutai or with Manamo.
Right.
What a wonderful, wonderful combo we've got going on here. The draw there, creeping tar pit to seal the deal.
Combat.
Alec Man 123, welcome to the show. Before blocks, path. All right, so we're floating a blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're casting Think Twice to draw a card. Probably not relevant. Take 7. We get to anticipate. Keep a Dispel, I'd imagine.
Disenchant, negate, land. The negate's going to go into hand, Prevent any shenanigans.
No shenanigans here.
Here's a creeping tar pit, so
that'll do it. Corey's really hoping for the supreme verdict off the top. Not gonna find it. Instead, he's gonna find a face full of hot tar.
yes, as it creeps up on him.
That'll do it. Andrew Tefft takes down this final round. And that'll do it for Tuesday Night Modern.
We're going to see you guys next week, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes.
Until then, come visit us on Wednesday. You might see me on camera playing some Standard tomorrow night.
Correct. We'll have some more Modern on Thursday, although I don't think there's any commentary for it.
Friday, you'll have Modern F&M to watch.
Yeah, and you got the M&M commentary team on there.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you don't. It's Mark and somebody else.
Yeah, but they do a great job on Friday night.
Yeah, come check them out.
Until then, my name's Taylor Gunn. I'm here with the handsome John Douglas.
Bye.